Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, the biggest kept secret in manufacturing is that every employee has the capability of manufacturing around $10,000 worth of product a week. Let me say that again. Every single employee has the potential to manufacture $10,000 worth of goods a week. Just one person. Coca-Cola Company has roughly 60,000 employees and has an annual revenue of around $40 billion. Every year, they make $40 billion. You divide the employees by the revenue, and roughly every single employee can make around $580,000 a year in products and revenue. Now, when I was in manufacturing, there was an order that I had to take care of, and I was in charge of a department making these products. And there was a woman there, or young lady, that I made in charge of making these products. And it was an order for 1,000 products. And I said, look, we got this order for 1,000 products. It's a special order, and I'm going to need you to finish this ticket within a week. You have a whole week to make these 1,000 products. And she was determined. I mean, she was inspirational. How she said, I can do this and I can get it done within a week. Her timeline was 5 days. And by the 5th day, she was done. And I was so proud of her. And I remember going to the managers and saying, look, we got this done. And it's amazing. One person was able to do it. Before I gave it to the manager, I looked at the product and I took a picture of the product. And I also took a picture of the description of the product. And I Googled what the product sells for. The product sells for about $20 retail. But we're in a manufacturing warehouse, so we sell the product wholesale. So I would assume that they would probably get half the price. So about $10 per product. And I did the math, and that one lady was able to make that company $10,000 in 1 week. And that's when I realized that if you are given the materials, if you are put into a forest with a shovel and an axe and saws, you can build $10,000 worth of value every week. Every week that you work 40 hours, a full-time 40 hours a week, you can produce $10,000 worth of value. Now, the biggest shocker, the thing that kind of flipped my brain, was that she didn't get a bonus. She didn't get a thank you. I felt great. She felt good that she achieved something. She got paid the exact same that week that she gets paid the rest of the weeks for doing a regular job. Her wage didn't change. And since I was in charge of giving her her check, I knew how much she was making, which was $330 a week. $330 a week. She made the company $10,000 a week. And she got to take home $330 a week. So she made $10,000 for them, $330 for her. Same thing with transmissions. I'm familiar with the transmission business. I could rebuild transmissions. I can rebuild about 5 to 10 transmissions a week. And to rebuild a transmission nowadays cost about from anywhere from $1,800 to $3,200 a rebuilt transmission. So let's say 3 times 5, that's $15,000 a week that I can make someone. Now they don't pay $4,000 or $5,000 a week for a transmission builder. They actually pay them around $1,000 to $2,000 a week to rebuild transmissions. So you start to see that the average person can manufacture and create $10,000 worth of products a week. If I give you an oven and a shovel and a mold, you can make $10,000 worth of bricks a week if you work 40 hours a week. That's how many bricks you can make in 40 hours. In 40 hours, 1 week. So this whole minimum wage of paying people $500 a week to produce $10,000 worth of goods, it's horrible. So it doesn't matter what it is. If it's hamburgers, if you want me to assemble and cook hamburgers, I could assemble and cook $10,000 worth of hamburgers a week, 40 hours, just me, solely, one person. So these companies can pay people living wages without increasing the price of the good. The good could stay the same. The biggest problem is that they increase the profits for the CEOs. They decrease the wages for the average worker. Every single company in this world that's a big company can afford to pay people $2,000 a week for their job, for their normal job. That's McDonald's, Coca-Cola, Amazon. Because humans are producing around $10,000 worth of product a week. If you throw me in the forest and you give me liberty and you let me cut down trees and start flying them out and making electricity, I can produce $10,000 worth of housing and products in the woods if I had all the free material. That's the biggest secret, or the biggest discovery, or the thing that just came into light that people don't even know. Look up the amount of employees a company has and the amount of revenue they have, and divide the employees with the revenue, and you're going to see that every person makes around $580,000 a year for a company in products. And that one person can make around 10,000 products a week. $10,000 worth of products a week.